Well, Volcano Valley, huh? What can you tell us about this place, Daroach? Return for more advice. Always glad to share info. You can bash volcano projectiles with your body blows. Smash the rocks marked with a question mark and you'll scare out some good stuff. What can I do for you? Yeah, he doesn't have any clues yet, I see. Well, Kirby, this is a rough place you're in. Oh, it's the invasion music from the anime. Oh dear. This is gonna get worse before it gets better. In the anime, we hear this music once Kirby is once Holy Nightmare is attacking Poo 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 Land with their destroyers. Things are pretty serious by that point. And here it makes sense because Kirby's making his final charge to save the planet from Necrodeus, who's like Nightmare but way less interesting. Everything here spits fire. Great balls of fire. Did you see the look on Kirby's face? Of course he's gonna look like though when you're, you know, on fire. How else would you look? Yeah, things are getting pretty serious now, and I really want that melon. Come on, Kirby. I have to say, really, for when he was on fire, Kirby did a good job still controlling his bodily motions. Probably because at all times, these, like, stunted Kirbys only follow the star. Things like, you know, their own will and motivation. I mean, they're probably acting solely on, instinct. You know, more or less. Come to think of it, is there things in the background? Are those giant Nautilus shells? Oh no, it's a blarg. It's a good thing we have this giant ball of water. No. That blarg is dead now. Just kidding, I know it's not really a blarg. I know that really it's some Kirby thing that has nothing to do with blargs, but look at it. I mean, I guess it looks like Magoo from Kirby 64. How are the cracks still in it? Well, whatever. What the heck? Who are you? He's angry, whoever he is. Okay, guys, let's just get into the water. You know, it's a good thing that oxygen, that fire needs to breathe too. Just like Kirby's. Whoa, 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 that was close. That could have gotten very bad. What? Well, before we get the water ball, I guess we should probably kill this thing. These gross fire pigs. Now you can see the center of the island in the background. Here the clouds are probably smoke from the volcano rather than, you know, just gloom. Wow! That completely dried the lava somehow. That's how it works, right? Probably. Is it gonna undry? I don't know. Okay, no, it's about to... We'll try and get the melon first, and now, guys, let's get out of here. That was close. Not gonna say that's the closest thing that's happened to us, but it's still pretty close. What's on the other side of this barrier? Is it a pool of water in case that guy got us? No, it's a door, so we're not going through that door, because what we need to do is bring this root down and see what's beneath. As when probing a society for its flaws, you must try and get to the very base of the matters, you know? So we found some underwater, like a reservoir. I wonder if that's the same or a different blarg on both sides. Probably the same one, I mean, I guess they could be brothers. Or sisters. I've noticed all these pipes around us. I suppose they're all attached to this mechanism. You see, it's a good touch that they even show those pipes. If this were Kirby Triple Deluxe, they would not show why, like, any kind of explanation for how the mechanism could possibly work. Well, this is gonna be risky, but let's go in there and get the skull key. This was a bad idea. We've only been able to beat these guys so handily because of how many Kirbys there were. With just 3? I don't know. Our chief priority should be taking out the, the red one. Red skull. No! He shook us off. Okay, come on. There we go, we got Red Skull. Now they're just gonna generate more. But we did it. We got through that. Oh, laugh it up. Necrodeus, you're watching. If you're watching from way up there, you're next, okay? Actually, I don't know. I always think of Necrodeus as a boring villain, but for all I know, maybe at the end there's some twist and it ties into Kirby lore. I guess I really don't know. I don't know, the ending. Well, that's unnecessary, but... So sorry. I'm surprised that saltwater let this thing bloom so well. Oh! Well, no wonder it's trying to kill us. But I feel kind of bad now. Maybe I should have waited a second before. Well, we've made life bloom in this place where it seems impossible. Okay, let's try again. There we go. A lot of fossils around here. It's ironic since igneous rock is one of the worst in terms of fossil preservation. Well, before we activate that and kill that flower, let's see what's over this way. Yeah, let's go activate that and kill the flower. I know we only have 3 Kirbys, but we'll make do somehow. We need 10, don't we? Yeah, we do. Guess we want to take the high road then. We don't want to, we've been forced to. What the heck? It's like a Foley, but it's a Beanbon. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some relationship if it weren't for the fact that Foleys are from another dimension. Although then again, I suspect that over the millennia, the mirror world has probably interacted in various ways with Popstar. Oh, it didn't bloom. Oh. Well, that was my fault. So, Beanbons even grow in these climates, huh? But, like, why are we doing this? Why did we get involved in a protracted tribal war against the Beanbon clan? Like, what the heck? There's no reason for this. They don't work for the Scullies. They're just around here. suppose that when I tap them with my stylus, I'm like helping, I too am tapping them just the way Kirby, or not tapping them, but you know, I'm beating them up like Kirby is. I see. Well, I feel like we've encountered a lot of these bouncy things. Like King Dedede was throwing bombs at us through a device like this, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Okay. Smash it, Kirby. Smash it, my 4 Kirbys. We did it. We did it. Well, let's get out of this place. And go somewhere even hotter. Man, Kirby will take his shirt off because it's so hot, it'll be super hot. But in a different way. What? Oh! Hello. You're pretty angry there, weird rotating fireman. One of the things I like about the Kirby aesthetic is that practically any monster fits into it. Anyway, what we got here? Yeah, pretty good. Hey. Well, strange that happened since I did hit it from the bottom, you know. Oh, whoa! Or, at the time it was at the top, but that was the bottom of this weeping thing. I really am, you know, I am surprised the plants around here can grow from the salt water in the tears. Like, I would think the tears would be much too salty. Anyway, it's dead now. Get the fruit, though. Hopefully this is going to cause more fruit to fall down. They've done a good job making us grow accustomed to having 10 Kirbys, and then bringing us to this environment where there's so little fruit comparatively, and so there's really a sense of, I really hope we can get back to 10 Kirbys. Because I do. That is what I hope. Well, we missed most of the medals, but we got, I mean, you know, 2 out of 5. That's 40%. That's almost half. Wow! Of all the stages to get a gold star, it was this one. I'm impressed with myself. Oddly enough, you could get to stage 3 immediately, but not to stage 2? Well, let's check out stage 2. Sounds like the pig masks are on the march. Oh, that's something else. Oh, it's Kirby's that are on the march, huh? Simple enough. Oh, so we're shooting Kirby's. I've certainly seen a lot of things in my day being shot, but never a Kirby's. That's not really true. I don't... Okay, take it out, take it out! Well, I did not do such a good job taking it out. These controls are sort of odd. I've never seen anything like, quite like, hold down and release to tap. Or, release to shoot before. No! Well... Okay, there we go. Well, Kirby's, I need you to shoot this. There you go. I'm surprised that this tank survived that, honestly. It's very well built. I mean, whoever put it here, I don't know. What the? Hey, buddy. Hey, no. There's so many strange devices in this place. Like, who put these missiles here, and why? And, well, never mind. So much for getting that melon, I guess. I just wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I wasn't fast enough. The main problem seems to be that aiming is sort of slow. Like, the target doesn't stay exactly where the stylus is. It sort of lags a bit behind the stylus, in fact. Well, I mean, it depends on how fast you're moving the stylus, but... the point is, there seems to be a max speed. Take... Well, so much for that, I guess. In fact, this tank is on the verge of blowing up. And that's not what we want to happen now, is it? Okay, that's good. We fixed the tank. Well, what could I do? I mean, I could have been... Okay, that's a tall Sorar. Guys, do you really need to be doing this? Do you really need to blow up Kirby? I mean, I will say at this point that these villains are much more successful than most of them at holding off Kirby. It's strange, like, they've given Kirby a tank, but I think I'd be doing better here if Kirby were not using this tank. This tank, which is on the brink of just exploding. Yeah, you see, if these were normal Kirbys, I could just have smashed that easily. I wouldn't have missed either of these medals. As it is, it'll be a miracle if I get even one medal. Should I have done that, or should I have kept going forward? Well, I've chosen my road anyway. And we just shot out another Kirby. We've also gotten a few more than we had before. Oh, okay, good, it's not gonna crash. Well, let's leave it to explode. What do we got here? A lot of dangerous looking blocks by the looks of things. Yeah, wait, we're only halfway through? The tank wasn't the... Oh, there's another tank. Well, it's a good thing someone put this here. I don't think our tank would have lasted much longer. I'm glad this lift started. Otherwise, our tank wouldn't have had too long of a life, would it? Hey, quit it, would you? What are these things, even? I'm not entirely sure. They're not terribly appealing looking, though, are they? There we go. Now, hopefully the metal will fall. And it did. And it even has that rainbow thing going on. Maybe it is because they're the first level in the stage that we got. I'm not sure. I'll get the hang of this yet. So, yeah, that just restores health if we would lost them. Okay, this tank is beginning to... Excuse me? What? Okay, so it didn't collapse, even though it didn't look like that was the best terrain for it to be running through. Alright, Skull Gang, I'm gonna admit this. You definitely have some, pretty good technology on your side. Uh-oh. Well, that's a strange switch to put in the place you put it. Okay, it really is, but it was my bad. I'm the one who hit that switch. Kirby's, don't hit that switch. Yeah, this is a switch we want to hit. Truthfully, I don't think this is just the Skull Gang. I think the Skull Gang has some help here on Popstar. Other than just King DDD and Lady Ivy and that whole lot, I mean. You're just sending out more and more of these skull switches. The fact that they're marked with skulls, though, does seem to confirm that this has something to do with the Skull Gang. But no, the commander of the military forces in this area is not the Skull Gang, as we're going to see. And I hit the switch again. Well, that's fine. We can take out as many cannons as we need to. Okay, there it is. So what's the last eye color? I'm betting red. Hey, I was right. Oh, but it decided to give up for now. I'm glad. Why is it exposing a weak point button like that at all? This is a terrible design. Whoever built this tank really had no idea what they were doing. Although I admit, I mean, what with these terracotta shotzos? That's just stupid. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, no, this is just its normal attack anyway. So I don't blame it for rushing the buttons out, but I mean, there must be some serious flaw in the design that forces it to occasionally expose these weak points. But why would it do that? That's a tech... Well, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. Anyway, so that's that. Let's go, guys. Really? I got a silver star! I sure don't feel like a success. Or a mild one. Another tasty rainbow sorbet. Mmm. Look at that strange fire-shaped tree. Peculiar fauna that there are, or flora that are around here, I guess I should say. How about 6? Or what's this stage? I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna take a look, at least, at all the stages. Even if I don't clear the game 100%. You know, it's too bad for the soldiers in this area that there are all these Kirbys around, isn't it? Or that soon there are going to be 10 of them, I mean. But they sure have a lot of traps for us, don't they? Well, what are they gonna try next? Oh, they're gonna try to, destroy the platform we're on. Well, they should have been doing this with rocks that weren't full of fruit. Although I suppose it could just be a natural eruption. The fact that these walls came up around this platform clearly shows they meant to trap us here. Not sure why that rock was marked with a question mark. Who put that on there and why? Oh, well. Oh! Yep, soon Kirbys are gonna be back at full force. And what are they gonna do then? Well, they're gonna destroy the local troops. The garrisons here in Volcano Valley are... Well, they're not really oppressing anyone. Nobody lives here except for them. Yeah, we're gonna be back up to 10 Kirbys in a moment here. Oh, are we gonna be freed from the trap? Whoops. Almost looked like an egg, that piece of lava did. What? Oh, here comes some. Oh, I like the looks of this one. Hey, could you guys maybe have some rocks hit here? Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Well, the problem is we just lost 2 of them. Okay, now here we go. I'm trying to tell them to run. They're just not, they just don't dig it. Here we go. Well, there you go. What can you do? Didn't do us much good, did it, really? Yeah, not really. Well, let's just burrow down here before the rocks break through the star blocks. I'm surprised they haven't already, honestly. Oh, a door. Will it lead to a medal? Also, what do medals have to do with fighting Necrodeus? I don't know. Oh, well, there's a medal. Hey. Now, it's sure dropping out a lot of these things. Well, we just need to survive for a little while, and we'll be good. Yeah, they'll get to the medal in no time. You know what, you don't think it'll break the metal if the rocks hit it, do you? I don't know, I really have no clue. I can see it going either way. Well, we're done here for now. Ah, look at that lava fall. How beautiful. Alright, we'll be out of here now. And yet, back up to 10 Kirbys. That didn't take long at all. Well, now to completely destroy all of the enemy troops in this region. And this will lead to the shortcut door. Yep. Or its ghost. Or it can't be its ghost, the door hasn't appeared yet. It's... I don't know what to call it. It's a premonition, a vision. No? No? Man, we just keep getting more fruit. Man, why didn't I come here to begin with? This would have left us with enough Kirbys to last the whole level. Or the whole of the island, I mean. We'll completely decimate the troops here, and then there'll still be Kirbys left to spare. On destroying Necrodeus, I suppose. That's what they'll be left to spare on. So would those fruits scatter if we just let them hit the ground normally? I'm gonna bet no. I should have waited a second so these other boulders would be on screen. Yeah, the fruits don't appear, it would seem. The fruits don't appear. Imagine if your goal was to break every one of these boulders. This level would become pretty tedious. And rather, nerve-wracking, I might add. Yeah, we got a medal. That's pretty good. We might actually get all 3. I'm gonna chalk that up to how cool I am. You know, they say the ladies love people who are good at Kirby games. They love Kirby anyway. Not any more than the boys do, though. Huh? Now what? Now what? Huh? Whoa, 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 that one is tall. I bet you there's a medal inside of it. Yeah, there was. I wonder why there was a medal inside of it. I've heard of traditions where, say, they bake a cake and they'll put a key in it, and if you get the slice with the key, it's good luck or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of a coin. But I've never heard of lava, you know, igneous rocks being jettisoned by a volcano eruption that have medals in them. How peculiar. Yeah, that was totally worth visiting. Well, it looks like things are gonna get a little darker, because you might see on the map that although we cleared out those clouds, we're still going to be in the midst of smoke. When I played this first years ago, this is as far as I got, was to these levels here. I don't clearly remember why I quit, though. Oh. Well, this guy's lungs couldn't have convinced me to quit. They're so majestic. Majestic is truly the best word for a pair of lungs. The way that the lungs inflate and deflate is that your diaphragm contracts and expands as you breathe. And when it contracts, it leaves a small vacuum that the lungs rush to fill, drawing in air to do so. This is not a good place, is it? But that's this Skull Gang lair in the background. And now you've met the most dangerous enemies there are. To the best of my... You can breathe through the blocks! To the best of my recollections, those clouds kill them in one touch. Look at that tower in the background. You think Necrodeus is in there? I don't know enough about him. He might be arrogant enough. Whoa, 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 hold on! These little metal guys, they look familiar. I feel like... Oh, but they're like ghosts. Or perhaps they're animated armor. A talisman has been put inside of them that, allows them to move. Oh, come on, we're gonna have to... Fine. Fine. Okay, some more clouds. How charming. You can hear them giggling. Now, the spider fits in with the spooky theme. Also, are those gravestones in the foreground? Yes, they are. Anyway, they fit in with the whole spooky theme, but at the same time, I kind of doubt that they would live in this environment. Also, I'm surprised how clearly we can see the stars in the sky. What, given the smoke up there? Oh, we have 10 Kirbys. Get the key, Kirby. Actually, so far, I guess we haven't taken any damage despite the ominous atmosphere. Alright, Scullies. You think you're gonna beat Kirby? Even when there were just a few Kirbys, even there were just, what, 4? Even that was enough to beat you. You think that you're gonna beat Kirby when there are 10 of them? Nice try, okay, buddy? Nice try. Not really. It's sarcasm. It was a bad try. I feel the need to explain this to you because I'm not sure you'd understand being a brainless skull and everything. Of course, they're not really skulls. They're really some kind of organism with an exoskeleton that happens to resemble a human skull. Look, even the trees here have screaming faces. It's probably because they're related to Wispy, and they really don't like the lack of sunlight around here. Okay, here's about as far as I got. I remember this part. Listen to them giggle, though. They sound like Scullies. Don't they? It's not just me who thinks that, right? No, guys, there you go. They totally sound like Scullies. Big clouds of poison gas. You know, if we encountered an organism that was made of gas but was alive like this, I mean, that would really challenge our concept of life. Our concept of life, now that I look at that tree, it's kind of shaped like a human hand, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty freaky. Hey, don't prey on my Kirbys, okay? Yeah, well, that's what happens when you prey on my Kirbys. Look at that tower in the background. Is that smoke wrapping around it or some kind of walkway? I think it's... yeah, it could be some kind of magic walkway. This looks safe. We haven't encountered these in a long time. We're gonna keep going this way, or are we gonna go down? I think we're gonna go down. Man, these guys aren't making it budge at all. Maybe if we just get... there we go. We just needed more than... what was that, 8? Nothing like going into a flooded cave in the haunted, sentient gas graveyard. Military base. Oh, it's cursed water. Okay, fine. Wow, they really weren't kidding when they said that it consumes air quick. Oh no. Look at that clam! I'm not saying oh no because of the clam, I'm saying oh no because of the cloud guys. You see? You see, this is what I was warning you about. Oh no. I think we found the most dangerous monsters in the service of Necrodeus. I really don't see how it could get any more dangerous than these guys. I really don't. Okay, just don't let them touch us. Don't let even one Kirby. It's the darn straggler that got us last time. We don't have time to deal with you, Squishy. We need to get out of here as fast as possible, Squishy. Okay, we might take out this jelly frizz, though. What's in this? Air, please? Oh, it's just a metal. Oh, I'll take that too. That's pretty good. That's not bad. You know, it's not bad. You know, there's a complex relationship between the number of Kirbys and whether this is easier. For example, you'd think it'd be easier if there were fewer Kirbys, because if there were fewer Kirbys, then there'd be less for the clouds to hit. But at the same time, having more Kirbys makes the air less of a concern because there's so much more space here. Like, there's so much more air capacity. Well, we escaped those clouds, but just barely. Oh no, they're still after us. They're probably gonna come down this tunnel we're in, aren't they? Of course they are. I thought I could take a break for a second to attack the Como-like thing. But no, we have other concerns right now. Because if they catch us, they're gonna send us all the way back to the beginning, okay? Let's not forget about this. It sure is a compelling reason to be scared of them. Yeah, but isn't this just the kind of ambiance you expect from a Kirby game? Well, it lets us know that the Scullies are very otherworldly, and not this type you probably want to hang out with. Shame I missed that medal, though. Oh! Okay, let's just head directly to the enemy. This music's a bit out of place in this setting. I suppose it simply means to capture the Kirby's optimism. What? Oh. How mysterious. Truthfully, though, I'm still interested in seeing some of these others. So, Stage 4, it's from there that the Kirbys were able to get into the center of the island. Hey, wanna talk, Daroach? Back for more insights, I see. Here's one for you. It's said that Necrodeus has imbued some greedy pig with his dark powers. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. What can I get for you? Or do for you? In the lava fields, you may see a magma pool that raises and falls at a terrifying pace. This seems like the perfect place to hide a medal. I'm sure one of them is in a lower area that fills up with magma. Anything else I can do for you? You know, let me just say right now, that does not seem like the perfect place to store metal. On the contrary, that metal would melt because of the heat. That seems like a terrible place to keep it. People sure wouldn't think to look there, I guess. But, whatever. Whatever. You can... What do I know, huh? What do I know about hiding metals? I never was into geocaching. Huh, that's, some comforting music, isn't it? Yeah? Sure is. Oh, it's another one of those flowers. They think they're gonna lure us into that little flower, they're crazy. zombie bean bonds? So then, is it true? Is it true that Necrodeus, I guess he is some kind of god of the dead, isn't he? Oh no, they're gonna spawn indefinitely. It's like in Shantae. Oh, Scullies. You haven't beaten us before, you think you're gonna do it now? If so, you're wrong. What's this block? Hey, hey, hey! Lay off, Scullies. What is it? It looks like it has some kind of alien writing on it. Oh. Well, so I guess it did. Guys, settle down, settle down. We're just in a flooded catacomb. In territory known to be dominated by the Scullies. Okay, so you gotta... At least he's staying above us. Hold on, is there, say, a medal over here? In fact, I mean, of course there is. Let's be honest. Let's be real here. Yeah, so there was. There are a lot of medals in this stage. Well, that's much less disgusting than what I thought I might find down there, you know? You know, normally if you're digging in a graveyard, there's only so much you can expect to find. So, I think that was a lot better than huh? I'm sorry? Is this some kind of Ultra Skull key? It, hasn't warped us to another dimension. I suppose I mean, the Scullies come from some other world, and it is rather disturbing to see that they found a place here on Popstar, in the beautiful Popopo Islands, no less, to, construct this microcosm of their own world. Now, this is the kind of key that I'm more used to. But guys, get out of the way. Come on, there you go. I'm always impressed with just how strong these stone barriers are. I'm also surprised that it took Kirby that long to get the key. It was just right there and they're all walking over it. It's a lot less intimidating when you've been encountering them all over the place outside, you know? Outside of this dimension. I wonder if they have any relation to those skull monsters from Kid Icarus Uprising that kill you when you touch them lightly. In all likelihood, these are totally unrelated continuities, so no. Anyway, I wonder where that greedy pig with dark powers is. I agree that it doesn't sound like a good idea, you know, with what Daroach said earlier about it being a recipe for disaster. We saw what happens when you give a greedy pig godlike powers. There was a whole masterpiece about it. It's called Mother 3. Okay, well, that's not a normal thing for a grave to do. And I'm sure they're not friendly either. I'm just gonna... Yeah, they're doing what I thought they would. They're doing what I thought they would. Oh, is that a giant... Yeah, it's a giant zombie plant. Just what I want to deal with this morning. That's what when I was thinking this morning, like, what do I want to do today? I was like, I want to go be attacked by a giant zombie plant. Of course, we're the ones who took them out. Man, it really would be quite a moral conundrum if they turned up in Plants vs. Zombies, huh? Another one of those hand trees. Okay, we're back in the normal part of the island. Now, of course, you know, they're all part of the island equally. They're all equally part of the island, but with everything that's happening, it can be sort of easy to forget that this place is Oh, it can be easy to forget that this place is, you know, Volcano Valley, what with all the Scullies living in the smoke. Frankly, it's a pretty interesting combination of enemy characteristics, I think. You know, the idea of the Scullies is just living somewhere. They build military bases in graveyards in an island full of in an island full. Oh, is this gonna open? In an island full of you guys go. You're not gonna go in? No, I guess they're not gonna go in. And we're not gonna die either, so let's keep going. Okay, guys, look, there's another way out. Come on, guys, how about we get... Oh, that's all that's gonna come out of them? Nothing we want to come out of them, Oh, I see the lava's getting close. Lava's getting close, but it's not gonna get that close because we're not gonna let that happen, because if we did, we'd all die. Okay, Kirby can't die, because if Kirby dies, all of Popstar is gonna end up like the Scully's home sweet home! Good lord! Did you see the size of that guy? Oh crap, it took the key! That was the whole point of this! How did it take the key, though? How does that even work? Well, I have to do the whole damn thing again, don't I? To get the key! You wanna know how much this sucks? This really sucks! I've never hated a Gordo so much. I always regarded them with more or less, you know, positivity, honestly. But I see now that I was wrong to feel that way. You give them an inch and they just... This strikes me as really a bad place to make a graveyard, honestly. Because wouldn't the lava, you know, destroy it when it erupted, the volcanoes erupted? We didn't lose a Kirby, but we lost the key somehow. I didn't realize that the Kirby had to be touching it at all times or it would just vanish. My bad. And we would have used the key right here, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would. No, forget you, Red Skull. Screw you. I'm not interested in your crap. Or wait. No, the key would have been for this, wouldn't it? Well, that looks like a door that you normally wouldn't want to go into, but I feel like we probably should go into. Well, I guess we're not, though, are we? Wow. Once again, I'm always sort of surprised by the deadliness of the traps here. Oh, there's our key. Okay, so apparently if you get hurt, it causes the keys to vanish. Just vanish. They just totally vanish. Now, I don't know what that Scully was laughing about. We took out all of its buddies. We might get all of the medals, but I bet you that button we need to press is behind that door. It's just this feeling I get. Of course, I could be wrong. Who knows where the button really is? Alright, it's gonna turn, and it turned. And this one turned too. Actually, that door might just have been holding a medal. I did? What'd I do? Well, let's go to extras first so that we can see the new chunk of the checklist opened up when we, look to see what we got in the checklist. Alright, what do we got? Shortcut Scout. Find 30 hidden shortcut doors. Huh. So, this would only... So, if we had, say, found the 30th and left the stage and went back, we just couldn't have gotten this one, huh? Anyway, okay, I found 30. That's pretty good, I guess. Hold on, didn't I just unlock some checklist thing? Why isn't it showing up? I thought I got checklist 3. Yeah, I did. Why didn't it appear? Oh, I have to look at it for it to actually... That's kind of strange, but okay. Oh, this sounds like a good challenge. That wasn't pinball, it was pachinko! Or, wasn't really pachinko, but it was more like pachinko. In all fairness, pachinko is like a cousin to pinball. I'll do stage 5 again later. Ah, yeah, this place looks safe. Oh yeah, this place looks safe. Oh yeah, this place looks safe. I'm sorry? Oh, I see. It was actually a sheet of paper they plastered up. Oh, we're going into a Scully house. Are those bats like those bats we met earlier? I think they are. I wonder if they're related to the Flappies from Kirby's Dream Land. Oddly jazzy music for a haunted mansion. Well, we don't know that it's haunted. Although the Scullies do indeed seem to have something to do with the powers of the dead. Oh, hello. Oh. You know, for a guy who was trying to, I suppose get away from us, you sure did a good job lighting a path. In any case, yeah. Anything out there? No. What, are you really surprised? It mustn't have very good eyesight, or could have seen them coming from the, the end of the hall. This is not a safe place to be. This is a really not safe place to be. Are we just gonna fling the Kirbys at bats until they get the one who has the lantern? Because if we had that lantern, that would be pretty useful. I gotta admit. Huh? Oh yeah, we got the lantern. Oh, you're alive because you're a ghost. So really, you're not alive at all. I see. What really sets this stage apart is not that it's dark, but rather that it's that the Kirbys are going, it's not that it's haunted, it's that it's dark. Because this isn't haunted. I mean, sure there are ghosts, but there are ghosts all over the place. Everyone, there's, we all get ghosts sometimes. So I know we didn't all. I just want to make sure there wasn't another barrier up here that I missed. And it would appear that there wasn't. Okay, good. Well, boys, let's go back and get more torches. Here we go. Well, is there something like... Damn it. There probably wasn't anyway. Well, that's a dangerous place for you to hang out, man. You could have killed somebody if you weren't careful. Ah, well, I don't think they care. They just get so startled when they run into people, What the? Oh, these are some kind of Scully-like things, huh? Yeah, there's some kind of Scully-style things. Now, I'm not saying they are Scullies, because they're not Scullies. But they're related to Scullies, They're also could be described as clouds of smoke with skulls inside them. Oh, what's up here? Oh, I see. Well, okay. We're really beginning to run low on our torches here. Hopefully, we'll be able to get there'll be a bonfire up ahead somewhere, right? Why can't we light them from the candles? I don't know. I guess that'd just be too... Oh! Okay. Never mind, this is good. We're doing good, guys. Good job. Good job. I should probably see what was down there to the right, though, shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably should. Really, guys? Why did any of them go the upper route? Some things just don't make sense, huh? Okay, yeah, we want to go peel the wallpaper down. It strikes me as the more hidden, and therefore as the better option for us, for Kirby's. You see, there's always stragglers, there are always ones ahead, and it just makes it so much more difficult to manage them. Really, that's it. That's all that was over here? Okay, fine. I just thought I might fall into another door as soon as I peeled it down. Call it a sense I had from a past experience. Let's get back to somewhere where we can see. Oh, but we're not there yet, are we? Well, thanks a lot. Whoa! Okay, let's go the other way. Here we go. Now, let's see that ghost try and pull that off again, huh? I mean, totally can, since it's like, if it freezes us and we can't move anymore. Oh, there's that ghost again. No, no, you don't! What are with these ghosts and not liking the light, huh? I just think it's rude and obnoxious and they should quit doing that. That's what I think. Fire! Fire, 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 fire! Oh man, we're putting it to a very different use here than we did back in DDD Resort, though, right? I mean, obviously. No, get away from it! Whatever. Screw that ghost, am I right? Oh, another one? And the same one again? These ghosts, you know, our opponents are really becoming a lot more deadly because they're not here to, like, they're not here to hurt us. They're here to try and make things, they're here to try and undo complicated things we're trying to get done. Like, say, carry torches around. We have torches, they want us not to, you know. No wonder the Skull Gang has these things working for it. You know, if the Skull Gang is responsible for these little ghosts, I mean, they're certainly Kirby's cruelest foes ever. Hopefully we'll get the first medal. And we didn't. Yet. Okay, yeah, we did. Huh. I really missed literally every medal but one? I thought I explored that pretty thoroughly. That's weird. Maybe if I took the doorway at the top, I would have found the other medals? We did wander around beneath the house, so who knows what we would have found if we'd gone above it. You know, because there was that other door we could have taken earlier. I consciously chose not to. Maybe I think I'll do the level again and see what happens if we do go through that door. Wait, what? Oh, this is all you got? Sure. If you just hit them often enough, they're not gonna hurt us, because they'll be too busy being hurt. Yeah, we took out the graves full of fruit. They must have been where fruit trees were buried. Maybe that's why all those trees in the background are so sad. They're in mourning. To me, the Scullies almost go too over the top into their evilness. Okay, though, now what is it? Superb torture. That sounds grim. Oh, okay. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, let's see what happens if we take the upper path. I have a feeling it could be a completely different level. Interesting to note that there are apparently owls here, judging from that hooting noise. Once again, I would really think there'd be just about no animals around here. In this part of Volcano Valley where the smoke is so thick it's like permanently dark skies. Yeah, this is gonna be a totally different level. Oh, I see. These blocks react to light. I wonder why those lights are moving around. Are they, like, rocking around? Or is there a mechanism that's causing them to move? Either way, I'm not sure I quite get it. Also, does that candle have a face? Yeah, some of the candles are shaped like skulls. How did that bean bon even get in here? In any case, kill that thing. Not sure what that platform did for us, but... Oh, this will cause the lights to tilt, right? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, just in time for the barrier to bring something down to hurt us, of course. Yeah, it's not worth the fruit. I already have 10 fruit. Really? Really? Okay. Well, that light will be back. See, there it is. I don't get why the Kirbys don't fall more smoothly. I was commenting earlier that it was cute and charming the way they pile up, but actually, no, it's dangerous is what it is. Not just to their opponents, but to themselves. Wait, Waddle Dees? What in the world? Yeah, you better be scared, but what the heck are you doing here? I guess King DDD, as part of his deal with the Skull Gang, let some of his troops be sent this far to them? I don't think the Skull Gang would even care about Waddle Dees, though. They'd probably think they're disgusting light dwellers. I do imagine that the Skull Gangs are a bunch of racists, you see. Okay, here we go, here we go. Take them out, take them out, take them out before they get the chance to kill us. There we go. And, oh! I've never seen one of these hidden in a block before. Well, just, there we go. That was a lot of fruit we just got. Also, is that a pumpkin with a bow tie pictured up there? Reminds me of Squashini. Kirby would have met Squashini by the time this game was out, because if I recall correctly, Squashini was indeed, Kirby's Epic Yarn did come out before this one. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down! Okay, good job. Take them all out, take them all out. Don't let a single Waddle Dee survive. We didn't. Good. Yeah, King DDD totally made some arrangement with him to send his troops, and you know that His Majesty didn't care. His Majesty was probably just like, yeah, whatever. Sure, you want some of my troops? I'll send them to you. What the heck was that noise? Oh! It's a flower. That never quite gets to bloom. That's sort of poetic in its way. Wonder why it's in here, though. Wait, so we're not gonna... Oh, we needed to shove the flower along. Well, I guess we're not now that we're here. Wait, there's another one, though, so we can at least help somebody. So that's good. Or not, never mind. What we just need to do is take these guys out. It feels sort of just, you know, cruel to do it from above where they can't even fight back. Especially since, as we learned in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, these guys are not malevolent. They're legitimately startled when they see us, and that's why they're doing what they do. Oh well, no one ever said Kirby was a nice guy. I mean, on the contrary, Kirby's kind of a monster. I'm just assuming there's gonna be light somewhere along the line here. I really hope there is. That is the ideal, is that this isn't all in vain. Oh, here we go. Way to kill the moments, you undead. Yeah, it was. It bloomed just so it could die, though. That's sort of sad. I mean, it's poetic in its way. Okay, so we got the first medal. So, once again, this is a level you'd have to do twice to get everything. And depending on which route you take, it is a totally different level. Impressively so. I really don't know which is better, I'm just guessing. This looks better, though, because it's more dangerous. Oh, I see, it doesn't really matter any... Oh. I didn't expect to see one of you here. How did you get here? Why is this dark, haunted house full of deadly monsters, full of things that are from green grounds, and Waddle Dees? I just don't get it. But I took the correct route anyway. I figured that... Oh, that's interesting. That first flower didn't have a, What? Oh, that first flower didn't have a, medal in it, huh? Because, I mean, it looks like I got the first medal. Probably had a key in it or something. So, I'm assuming these puffs of smoke with faces would hurt me. Yeah, so they would. But, the secret is that they can't exist in light. So the light causes them to temporarily... I suppose they don't warp out of existence, but they sort of warp away or something. Okay. Now here we are on the low roads. Okay, they got one of us. They're pretty deadly, though. I mean, once they get the Kirby, they got it. Because we've lost 2 Kirbys because they both touched them. Just touching these things is enough to kill the Kirby. I wonder where that medal I missed is. Probably on the lower level, huh? Probably. Do all of them drop out apples? Yeah, they all drop out apples. That might imply there's an end in sight to them. That they just won't keep popping up indefinitely. Maybe if we take them all out, we get a medal? Nah, we don't. They do just keep appearing indefinitely. Hold on, I see where the last medal is. Come on out. Yeah, thanks. Come on over. I want to hang out. I want to talk. I'm sure that at heart you're a nice, charming man. Flying grave demon is what I meant to say. And see, that one was rainbow colored. Why? Why is that one rainbow colored? What makes it special? Well, anyway. Take these guys out. So, surprisingly, although we didn't help the first flower, we didn't need to in order to get all the medals. I feel kind of bad leaving it in there, though, but it would have just bloomed and died anyway. Aware no mono, or mono no aware, is the beauty of transience. I I'm sorry, not the other things. Mono no aware. It just goes to show, whether you get a gold star is not at all related to my definition of success. We saw the whole level and got all the medals. I think that is success. Oh, more shadow, huh? Oh, there we go. They turned on the lights for us. Thanks, guys. Oh, no, it went out. I suppose it's supposed to be lightning? It sure doesn't seem like lightning, though. Why is my aiming so much worse? I don't quite understand it. I suppose, I don't know. Oh, a fence. Oh, I see, we're gonna go to another haunted house. Seems like a great idea. Not that it's any safer outside around here. A giant pumpkin. Pumpkins with witches' hats. Really, Scullies? You guys are pure camp. Well, I mean, you are from another dimension. Maybe that's normal where you're from. But the whole idea of other dimensional ghost creatures who control the dead, who live in darkness, and are manipulating, are working with a military leader, dark wizard pig, on an island that's a volcano island that's dark because of the smoke. It just strikes me as a very strange, is a very unique aesthetic, perhaps I ought to say. By the way, let's kill it. It looked like the kind we could, right? I guess I was wrong. Was I? I was not wrong. I was right. Anyway, now what? I should probably let them all come down here, though, right? Yeah, I should. Now, I feel like we should, well, we can still see which vine is which. Which root, I guess I should say, is which, in the dark. Yep. Oh, no! Why are some of them straggling behind? It just doesn't make any sense. Why do, why can't I see it? Yeah, we have to be on the correct side to be able to hurt it. Okay, guys, get on. Oh wait, what? Oh well, it blew up. I mean, I knew it was. I was what I planned. I had a plan, guys. Oh, spikes. Can we destroy the spikes? No. This game really is a lot of different... On this journey, they've really been encountering a lot of different spike blocks. Not spike blocks, but star blocks. I normally think of there as being one and only one kind of star block. But here, as you can see, there are tons of them. There's gotta be another trap ahead of us here. And so there was. Good job, Kirby. Good job, you died. Are you happy now? Okay. No, it's another one of those tall guys. And a beanbon who's about to be dead. Get out of the way, get out of the way! Get out of the way, good job, guys. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Okay, good job, guys, you got out of the way. There we go. Now we got the medal. Is it the first medal? It's the second one. Okay. So this level might not be as long as I thought it was, but where was the other... I don't know. Oh, these things, it'll be hard to fight them in the dark. They make that horrible gnat buzzy noise, you know? It's pretty terrifying. Another one. Don't stop. We actually took that one out before it could attack. I'm impressed with myself. Good job, Kirby. You done good, kid. You done good. I probably missed a metal, though, didn't I? There was a metal block they could have smashed in the floor. I think that the one on the right's the one we want to take. Was I right? The noise made it sound like I was. Oh no, I wanted to take the bottom one because I could have gotten a tomato. Or not. Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. Flying in the dark through the haunted mansion. I keep saying haunted, but it's not haunted. Well, I don't know. I guess the Scullies are not dead themselves, but they command the forces of the undead. What's over here, you think? Anything? I'm gonna wait a moment. See? They could have tricked me into missing that metal if I had been careful. But I didn't miss the metal because I'm the coolest guy this side. I'm too cool for school. Okay. And now we're gonna go over this way. And we did, and we're gonna go up this way, and we're gonna, I suppose, go through the door. What if that was the 30th hidden door I found? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, gotta keep my eye on the door. Well, this will be way easier because they don't like swap on top of each other. Really? Is this what the Skull Gang's reduced to? Goofy little children's games? Huh? Kirby? Why did you let it just wait around for it to burst down that wall? Well, I think we've met, I think we've met Freezy Rex's rather nastier relative. He's not as fast as Freezy Rex, though, is he? Freezy Rex would have been right on our... Why did that Kirby climb backwards? Do you want to die, you idiot? I'm trying to keep you alive here, and this is what you do? That idiot. I see, though, this shadow beast can only exist in the dark. So when we're not in the dark, it ceases to be there. I see. What? That's a pretty weak laugh for something as big as you are. I figured it was gonna burst down that door, but it doesn't. Oh, it's making some progress in bursting it down. I see. Oh, another statue we built, huh? Kirby, you're my hero. Guys, that's the power of art for you. What a powerful metaphor. Since the art was literally stop the forces of evil. Really, I'm amazed by how much plant life there is here, even though it's so dark. Although most of the, like, look at this tree. These trees are green, they're not dead. Maybe Volcano Valley wouldn't be such a bad place if the Skull Gang and, their piggy henchmen weren't here. We never found that button, though, did we? Let's check out this one. It's gonna be another falling building stage. Just kill me. Well, that's what the stage is gonna try to do. Alright, I suppose it wasn't a building last time, it was a tree. Wait, did those guys run away when they saw us? That's odd. I mean, I already have somewhat more sympathy for them because of the one with the lantern, but... I'm sorry? Scullies! Scullies! Stop, Scullies! I thought it was gonna knock that wall towards us. Oh, I was right, it is. It is knocking the wall towards us. It just, like, had to break through it in order to do so. Maybe it shouldn't have done that. Is there metal over here? No. Oh, we're inside a Scully tower. No, 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 no! And there are bats on the side like there were rhinoceros beetles before! What are these totem-like structures that had fruit on them? Get the metal, Kirby! Okay, Kirby's get... What is this? Is this the tower that was in the background? If it is, it's a lot smaller than I imagined, and no, Necrodeus, there's no way he's in this thing. Look at this! This is unstable! This is so unstable! I've never seen a more unstable building in all my days. Oh, and they've sides where there are no walls. But that makes it easy to get those dangerous metal balls out. No, 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 no. No. Get up there, Kirby, get up there. Get up there, Kirby. Get up, Kirby's, get up there. You did, did you? Oh, it's another one of these pig things breathing out of their nostrils. Come on, guys. Really? No, guys, don't fall out, guys, don't fall out. I know it wanted to blow us out, but you know, it might be want to blow us out, okay, but let me tell you something right now, okay? Necrodeus cannot blow us off. You saw these Kirbys, you can't blow these guys off. You blow them off, and they're gonna destroy everything! It's gonna cause the whole tower to fall, and it'll die too! The madman! Okay, guys, no. There we go, good job, guys. Good job, guys. I just need to move the spike ball over to the other side. And this does not, I don't think this one's a fruit. I think it is just a spike ball. Okay. Keep going up, guys. We got up. I hope I didn't miss a medal above the door. Oh, another one of these blue fuzz balls. I didn't realize they lived around here. I didn't. I'm surprised. I wouldn't have thought they would be, you know, around here. In the Scullies. Well, in all fairness, this is clearly not a base that whoever well, admittedly, the name of the pig they mentioned earlier is Skullord. So this is obviously not a place that that Skullord is, you know, too busy maintaining or taking care of or anything like that. I mean, clearly. So, no. Gosh. No, okay. That was my bad. It was my bad. Oh, no. This, did you see that? Those spikes take you out one hit, which is not unrealistic, I must admit. But it is sort of surprising. Okay, so when they're not airborne, the tower, when they're not on the ground, I mean, the tower tends towards equilibrium, but, oh, Scullies, you just don't want to give us a break, do you? Well, I mean, of course they don't. They want to destroy this thing. They want to see us dead. Kirby's? Why does the camera stay, like, why does it follow where the fewer Kirbys are? I don't get it. That's, there's another medal. It's probably gonna be the third medal, right? Yeah, it will probably, I don't know. Let's just get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here and never come back. That was only the second medal, so yeah, we're only a little bit through this tower. You know, the higher up you get, the more this tower is gonna just tilt and tumble. like Kirby did back in Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Man, this music captures the sense of terror and unease perfectly, doesn't it? Okay, we took out the fist. It looked like the fist of Wham Bam Rock, if I'm being honest. See, when we're floating in midair, the tower tends back towards equilibrium. It tends towards a balance. Now what? Again? I mean, I guess the Scullies have the attitude that if they try enough times, they'll be able to take this thing down, and the Kirby's with it. Get up here, guys, get up here. Guys, get up! Get in there! No. Oh, I see we're at the top of the tower. The Scullies clearly have some kind of mysticism, judging from all the skull towers. Oh, so this is what it was like up there in the smoky clouds. I should have known. Oh, it's a race. Yeah, this is a lot more pleasant than what we were dealing with up till now, isn't it? So this is the, it just goes to show that even though what's near the surface is bad, the sky doesn't care. The sky is its own beautiful thing. Wonder what the chemical composition is of these clouds that they float, yet Kirby can walk on them. My lady? Well, clearly that tower in the background, although it does have some of those strange skull, seemingly ritual structures around it, is not the tower we were in. It's obviously much too stable, and more importantly, is still standing. Another one of these buttons, huh? Oh, there is another button we need to press, huh? Not more of the cursed water. Are those the gorilla things from earlier? I think they are. In any case, they have the button we were looking for. I'm sorry, they're aliens? Well, clearly they're working for the the Scullies. I'm sorry? You guys have the Scullies have flying saucers? Really? Really? I mean, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go into their techno fortress of the space monkeys. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that's totally what these guys are. What are these monkeys called, anyway? I don't know. I wish I knew. They look like they have something to do with bonkers, though, don't they? Yeah, they're totally those monkeys, only they're in spacesuits for some inexplicable reason. What a twist? Does this mean that those guys are actually aliens rather than denizens of the Popopo Islands? I guess? I don't know what that switch on the end is, but it seems to be quite resistant to being hit. They haven't been taking care of their ship. Or this really isn't a spaceship, though, is it? Wait, what? What are you guys doing? Are you... What in the world? So, they built a sliding block puzzle of their ship? But then they stole the sliding block panels? Oh, I see. It's a blueprint on how to build one of their flying saucers. Yeah, this has something to do with King DDD. Actually, hold on a minute. I want to look up the name of these monkey things. Okay, Kirby fell asleep while I was doing it, but those monkeys are called Urus. Yeah, these are the Urus from Green Grounds were really aliens. What a twist! I mean, I gotta say, I didn't expect it anyway. And the Waddle Dees are indeed working. Maybe the Urus had their own mission. Well, I don't know, their ship looked a lot like that ship that, looked a lot like something the Scullies would use. It had that skull motif. So maybe they're working for the Scullies? I'd think they'd be some aliens who are warring against the Scullies. It would turn out that all this time the reason they've been so angry at Kirby taking fruit is that they needed that fruit to fight the Scullies, just like Kirby is using the fruit to fight the Scullies. Is he gonna come down indefinitely? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, is it? Yeah, I think so. Really? Oh, I see pieces of the blueprint up there. We just need to survive the bombs. There we go. Look at that Waddle Dee squirm. We haven't gotten a single medal, though. I consider medals to be a pretty good indication a lot of the time of how far along in the stage one is. Or I am. You are. We are. He, she, we, they. Take this, Uru. He took it. Also, what are we about to tear down now? Oh, we need 10 Kirbys to do it, though, right? Well, we got him! Yeah, we missed a medal, as usual. It's rather soothing music they have here, though, isn't it? Sort of surprising, I suppose, in light of the, situation. Huh? No, we need that piece of the blueprint. Fortunately, that big schnoz is slow to even get started. Don't let the schnoz... Yeah, we're gonna beat the schnoz. Look how slow it's going. An animal who's naturally built to push things with its nose is no match for Kirby. what's gonna happen, though, once it reaches it. Is it just gonna keep pushing? See, why does it always stick with the end of the group? I want the camera to follow the front of the group. Is that so much to ask? I thought that maybe we could put these on, but no, it looks like we have to carry these around for a while, huh? Well, we went through the blue door, I think, so let's go through the yellow door. Now, personally, I think it's a very bad idea to keep, like, a facility this badly lit. Oh, I see, there are gonna be paintings like there were in King Dedede's place. They're really combining elements from pretty much all the previous levels here, aren't they? I think it's kind of impressive, honestly. What I think is really impressive is that the Kirbys could wail away at that thing, one of them could, even while carrying all these pieces of the blueprint. So, it almost looks like this giant Como-like spider is one of the lights. In any case, I think this is just about the weirdest thing I've seen. Wait, this one's our enemy? Why? I guess it was a traitor who was working with the Urus. A traitor to his own birdie people. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the, kill it to get the piece of the map, or not the map. Well, I suppose it's a blueprint's kind of a map towards how to build something. It's a map of the something. I still don't understand why why does the camera follow the end of the group? It should follow the front of the group. Well, whatever. What do I know? Maybe it's good game design to keep the camera not at the front of the thing you're controlling. It's like you're playing a game starring a centipede, and they decide to have the camera follow the centipede's rear at all times instead of its head, so you can't even see where you're going. If I complained enough, if I made my point, I'm not sure I have. Let me restate that. Oh? Once again, what kind of space fortress is it that's infested with giant spider monsters? A pretty poorly managed one, that's what kind, gosh. So, I guess these Urus really were from space all along, huh? I mean, I don't even know if I should call this a twist or what I should call it. Well, one thing's for sure, it's not what I expected. They have good taste in artwork, though. Nice portrait. Okay, we're getting pretty close to having all of them. We just are 3 short. They really don't want the Kirbys pursuing them, do they? Maybe it'll turn out it was a misunderstanding, and the Urus were actually also fighting the Scullies. It could be. What's this for? Oh, won't being in the water destroy the blueprint? I suppose the blueprint's probably made out of tile. See, why is that one Kirby? Why is he hanging out behind us? Well, whatever. In any case, we just gotta keep going. We gotta keep going and not die. Which, as usual, if you like, let me put it this way: if you're in a situation where you say one of your stated goals is to not die, it's usually easier said than done. What? Oh, we have to fling him into it. They don't just cling to it. I see. Honestly, there's so much stuff moving around here. I just want to get out of here now before something terrible happens. Not sure why the bomb is lit underwater or how it even could be, but... Or once again, is their fortress flooded? There's like big industrial complex is flooded with accursed space water? Another one of these clams, huh? I feel kind of bad about killing him earlier. I mean, it's harmless. Is it leading us to something? Maybe. Might be. I could easily see that, imagine that it is. Yeah, it's waiting, it pauses to wait for us. Why should I hurt this thing? It's like leading us somewhere. I say as I already am beating it badly. Like, lethally so. No! Got another piece of the metal, just in a normal giant oyster. I'm not sure why the Kirbys went wah there. Oh, it was... That's what I get for trusting a guy. It laughs at us. So what does that mean? Does this mean... Oh no, 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 no! Get over here! Why is there a Kirby that's falling behind? Why is there any of them that... Ugh! Whatever, just get the last piece of the freaking... It's not the last piece. The last piece was... No! Alright, Minnie. That was so close. We're so close to being out of air. Okay, Kirby, just get out of here now. Just get out of here, Kirby. Kirby. No! Get over the... We're in desperate need of air. We're in desperate... There's no time to even press that button. We just need to get all the air. All the air we can get is what we need to get. Okay. Man, I could sure go for a cup of air about now. So, would that clam that was swimming away from us and looking so harmless and inoffensive, would it have given us a medal or something if we'd killed it? I mean, I don't blame it for snickering, since we were, after all, beating it up. Like, terribly, horrifically so. In any case, you know, these guys, maybe the reason, yeah, it could be that they are fighting the Scullies. Because they want the button so that it'll take them to where Necrodeus is, I guess. Well, I'm just doing everybody's favorite kind of puzzle right now. This kind of puzzle. Yeah, this is not the same kind of spaceship that they flew away in. Perhaps the kind they flew away in was a, Oh, they're gonna build it! Oh, man. Maybe the Kirbys haven't totally lost their intelligence, then. That just means that what they're doing, have been doing, though, is more unforgivable. Just more unforgivable. Anyway, we're gonna find those space Urus and clear up this whole misunderstanding. In space. What in the world is going on? Does this have any kind of relevance to anything? What does this have to do with the Skull Gang? Well, it doesn't take many Kirbys to man these cannons, huh? Or Kirby them, as I guess the case might be. Why am I saying that like he's not a man? Kirby is as manly a man as they come. So, are we chasing after those Urus who flew away in their ship? Why is there an apple floating through space? Why is there a space apple? Why are we doing this? We're leaving Popstar. Are we doing this to get a button? Why do we even need that button? I mean, if we have this ship, why can't we just fly into the center of the island where Skullord is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't want the ship to get damaged. Now, do we? Because if it gets damaged, we're dead. And we don't want to get dead. On the contrary, we want to live. We don't want to end up dead, because then Necrodeus can control our corpses, and the planet's doomed. You know, Necrodeus really didn't beat around the bush. He just started out by attacking Kirby. Some villains, you know, they wait until Kirby's messing with their plans to attack him. But, not Necrodeus. Necrodeus knew right away Kirby is going to be a threat. I'm going to eliminate him now. And he came pretty close to getting Kirby, too. Closer than just about anybody else, ever. I'm sorry? Is this an enemy ship? Apparently. It's getting closer to us, anyway. Is it a kamikaze ship? Well, there are more of them, so, I mean, we've already declared war on the Space Urus, so I assume that's whose ships these are. There's probably no one on board. It's probably a drone. Wait, are they trying to abduct the Kirbys? It looked like they were about to a second ago. What in the world is happening? Well, I suppose we're not in the world anymore, are we? That looks like the sort of thing we should shoot at. Yeah, normally they're very well armored against these lasers. It's a good thing that our weapons happen to exactly align with their... drills? I don't know what those things are. In any case, this is sure classic Kirby fighting me. Oh, I see, they're laser cannons. Am I the only one who's not the biggest fan of the classic Kirby fighting music? It's just so simple and repetitive and boring, and I've heard it a million times. And it's a good thing those lasers of ours that are bouncing off don't go back and hit us. Kirby, for once, would be the one who is suffering having his attacks used against him. What? Umbrellas? Well, I see the umbrellas would bounce them back, right? I assume so. Two cannons at once, huh? You know, I feel like they should probably have designed this ship so that they could charge the cannon inside. Then the cannon would just emerge immediately and shoot, rather than having to charge outside of it. I suppose the Space Urus aren't the, no, the Urus aren't the smartest. Uru scientists are not known, or really it's not even scientists. Uru engineers are not known to be the best engineers. Oh, we're not gonna board the ship? It's a wireless button. I'm sorry? What? Wait, what? What the heck is happening? To be continued? What? I can't believe it! What the heck is going on? That's it, I'm taking a break. Let's take a look at Kirby Quest. Which is also full of surprises, but I already know what these are. I already know the surprises here. Why are we fighting Daroach? Is this a spin-off of Squeak Squad? I mean, Daroach is our ally now. Why would we be fighting him? I don't know. Maybe we're competing over some treasure he wants? Maybe? He got away. This is more of the sort of thing I'd expect to deal with. So, where are we? It looks like we're in a level... I forget what the level is called. There is a level in Kirby Air Ride that resembles this. A trail through the stars. Yeah, we're just fighting enemies again, but in space. What? Why? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flotso and Squishy are a deadly combination. And it'll be very hard to heal again after this, won't it? But I did it! Wait, who was leading that? Was that... I'm gonna have to... Once again, I'm gonna have to freeze the sprites. I'm gonna have to freeze the video, I mean, and see. Oh, no. Okay, she only hit one Kirby. So this is Sweet Stuff's revenge after we beat her earlier, huh? I guess so. Spicy curry. We're certainly not currying favor with Sweet Stuff. Why, I had curry for dinner just the other day. Kirby's curry is spicier than the spiciest curry I've ever had, though. Or actually, I don't really know about that. I was just about breathing fire by the time I finished the spiciest curry I've ever had. It was very painful and I shouldn't have gotten it. Oh, Your Majesty! I think it's interesting that here his sprite is his sprite from Nightmare and Dreamland, like those games. But earlier when we met him in this game, he was wearing a robe, as in the Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is a style I like. I like seeing King DDD in a, what is that, a kimono or something? I like how he raised his hammer to run backwards. He's a bit of a dork, what can I say? I think it's better to try and hit him when it's going down. See? Like this. We're not doing much damage, though, are we? Oh, here we go. Only 300 damage. Now, see, this is a genuinely tough boss. Why don't we have a proper Kirby RPG, huh? It'll happen some year. I mean, maybe. I know there's that spin-off game whose title I forget that's about, like, Kirby's in another dimension fighting Tyranza's evil duplicate or something. But I have, you know... It's a spin-off. I want a proper, full, like, full experience of a Kirby RPG. We hit him from behind and that's all the damage it does, huh? This is a slow-paced battle. We're done now. Or not. King Dedede's really put on a lot of defense. Darn it. It always happens because I try to get it as it's rising rather than when the bar is sinking. Well, Your Majesty, you'll be gone sooner or later. I mean, it's inevitable we're gonna win. I mean, at this point, you have less than 100 HP. Bye! These might just be illusory versions of these enemies, rather than really these enemies. See, now where are we? We're floating in midair in a cave? Is that what this is? Well, whatever. Darn it! Now, as you might have noticed, this game got a little tougher. we go. See, here's Bonkers and a couple of Urus. Does this mean that Bonkers does indeed have something to do with the Urus? Is Bonkers an alien? Could be. Not as tough as he looks, though, is he? Or rather, we've just gotten a lot tougher. And more freeze pig things and Mr. Frosty. Mr. Frosty, you're pretty tough. I would not have expected him to be tougher than Bonkers. Bonkers has big muscular arms and armor. Mr. Frosty's clothes don't even fully cover his body. I mean, oh, his big butt hanging out. Another, once again, probably illusion version of Meta Knight or something. I just get this feeling what we're facing here is some sort of simulation rather than really Kirby fighting these guys at this point. Like they make a crack in the ground. But where's the ground? Oh. What are those enemies? They're just... Are they called gators? I think that's what those things that Kirby was writing there were called. I did not expect to see gators turn up, but once again, these mini-games are full of surprises. It's sort of a shame, really, because a lot of the fun of this is seeing the ways in which the enemies attack. So earlier, for example, we didn't see King Dedede's attack when a bunch of Waddle Dees ran in with... Escargon. But here's the final boss of Kirby's quest. Dark Matter himself, or its self. I mean, it's a sexless, collective consciousness alien monster, you know. And it's a swordsman, too. Keep that in mind. It does seem to be electrical, though, which is certainly something new. Dark matter conquered planets, made slaves of whole populations. But, you know, it's all in the past now. Now Kirby can fight it in an arcade game. Dark matter was eliminated long ago. Well, except for scattered bits of it Kirby occasionally deals with these days. Darn it. I'm surprised that didn't take out everyone. As it stands, though, it seems like I could make one more slip-up and not have everybody die. Nope! Everybody's gonna die! Rick? Koo? Kine? Kine, you're not looking so good, I have to admit. But yeah, I'll continue. Thanks, of course they're cheering me on. We're fighting dark matter! Let's beat it this time. So Kirby's quest was all about Kirby fighting off dark matter, I guess? Darn it. I'm gonna shut up and beat this. I never actually saw the ending of Kirby's quest back when I played this years ago. Though I did see dark matter, which is why I wasn't more surprised. Kirby rose from the dead to beat dark matter, like Jesus. Just like Jesus when he fought dark matter.
Final hit, too!
I don't care if it'll be halved again. I don't give a damn about my EXP. I still have the same number of Kirbys for some reason. Well, that was faster than expected. Oh, it's dark matter's true form. That's not a power I've ever seen dark matter have before, but sure. Now we'll see the ending of Kirby's quest. And so will I for the first time. This is a terrible, terrible ending with nothing satisfying about it. But what did I expect anyway? Well, now that's out of the way, let's see the second part of Kirby's voyage into space to battle the Urus. I'd forgotten about the Urus, and here they are. It turns out they were the ones behind everything. Or something? This is definitely an unusually cinematic Kirby game, if you haven't noticed. Hold on, they can't breathe underwater, but they're fine in a vacuum? Excuse me? What? It's like every single thing is just trying to confuse and baffle me. Is that you? What was the name of that guy from Super Paper Mario? Squibs? Something like that? I don't know. Surprised to see those mushrooms again here. Although once again, I suppose the Urus took them with them when they left from Green Grounds, but like, but the Urus didn't put this stuff in a random asteroid belt, did they? And if they did, why? Why is any of this happening? Why did they take the button? Why were they Urus? Why was their blueprint a sliding block puzzle? The whole thing is so bizarre. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Why are they Urus? Why were the Urus working for the Skull Gang? Why Urus of all the things? Why did they steal the button? Why did they go into space with the button? Why are they from space? Why are the Urus from space? Why is the asteroid belt full of these blocks? Why is there random technology just lying around in it? Wait, what? Is it sucking us in? I mean, it's trying. And failing. You know, it could be worse. It could be like that giant's... See, I flung those guys ahead. Why is the like, there you go. Why are they not centered in the camera where the... Whatever. Oh, hey. It's something like a jelly frizz, but it's in space. Limousine. But they're in space?
We're still limousine!
But they're in space!
But we're in space?
Anybody around who gets that anymore? I mean, I'm sure some people do. They're a band called Limousine, but they're in space. I got bad news, boys. We're in space.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news, boys. You're in space.
Gary, Larry, Perry, and Mary Palleroncini. What legends. Or they would be if they were, you know, real. That was a nice try there, you guys. But don't worry, we'll get it this time. What's that noise? Is that the mushrooms bouncing off each other? I guess so? Is there like a metal down here? Yeah, there is. Or I assume, I mean, there's clearly something down here, although the camera didn't want to hang out down here. It was very... Oh, no. Okay, just... Hit it. We did it. I mean, it's a shame that we lost our buddy. No. I see. Only after it spits them out does... Guys, just get away from the damn thing already. Really? Come on! Just, you know what, we let it eat this many of us. We're gonna kill it. How much HP does this thing have? I mean, it chews them up, and that's when it's vulnerable. Is there any way to, like, take these out without losing so much HP? This is by far the most deadly... Like, none of them are on screen! Why? Anyway, just everybody get in a group and let's get the... Come on! This is getting stupid! It is beautiful out here, though. Oh, wait, no, there's another one of those things over there. Nope, never again. Why did we go down there, though? There wasn't even a medal. There wasn't even a medal! What the hell? There's so much stupid crap happening! I wanted to take it kind of seriously once we got to the finale, but instead it's just like random nonsense. Oh, now we're gonna go fight Scullies. At least you guys still make sense, even if you're evil. I understand what the Scullies deal is. Urus in space? I don't understand that. Music's still great, though. Hold on, what? It was a spaceship? This guys, it's okay, it's a big space rock, sure, whatever. It's a space battleship. I didn't even see what they just killed. Wait, puffballs? You know what? Okay, sure. We chased the monkeys into space because they had our button. The Urus were like monkeys. Onto a spaceship full of white puffballs, disguised as an asteroid belt. To do something, I guess. Oh, this isn't good. Are they gonna flood the room or something? That was not a difficult failsafe to overcome. Oh, they're gonna call in the troops now, aren't they? Good job, good job. Now press this one. Press it! There you go. Now what's gonna happen? Anything? Yeah, we can just destroy them all with this block. Thank you. I'm gonna say that this is Kirby's weirdest adventure ever. I mean, I don't know, some weird stuff happened in the anime, but this is pretty darn out there. Some random enemies from earlier on turning out to be aliens, and then we chased them into space. I just can't believe this. Destroy the alarm. Oh, the Kirbys don't want to? Kinda odd, but sure. Now this is just what we were looking for. Kirby was looking a little under the weather. Not so much anymore. You know, if you guys came in here to fight us, you probably should have come with, like, weapons of some kind. As it stands, it's pretty, it seems pretty... How do I put this? Like... Oh, whatever, they're all gonna die anyway. Really, they must be really dumb if they're dying in their own security. I mean, they send their security forces in and they die, not because the intruders kill them, but because the lift crushes their heads? Why is the ceiling of the lift, like, porous, though? How does any of this make any sense? Get down from there, Kirby. You're gonna get crushed too. Well, I mean, whatever. It's like nonsense. These are also some very tough. No, well, we lost to Kirby. At least we got the special cute rainbow medal. What are they gonna... What next? What's next? I'm ready for anything. The Uru's gonna give us a song and dance routine? Oh no, they're just normal Urus. Putting on their space armor. As you notice, these guys are a lot less tough than the ones they sent in as security. Their weapons are empowered entirely by rage. I suppose their weapons, though, are their fists. Oh, it's gonna be shaped like an arrow. I see they've temporarily disabled the gravity. I wonder what kind of anti-gravity technology the Urus possess. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's pretty advanced. It's kind of a shame that these Urus, even though they lack like any common sense, are so much more dangerous than... Or so much more advanced, I mean, than humans. Really? That thing's gonna stay that way the entire time gravity is off? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Oh, no. Whatever, just kill it. Like, right now, I didn't realize how deadly these things were. Really, when I first saw those fuzzballs, I thought they were so cute. Now, though, I find out that they're really deadly. You know, normally Kirby games don't really address how the idea that there should be no gravity in space. This is the first one, I think, that ever did. Rather extraordinary in that respect, I guess. Okay, so there's another one of these fuzzballs, and another couple of them there. We'll let them puff out, and they're... it almost looks like they're turning into something, like, electrical. Am I the only one who sees that? Like they're frizzing out? Like they're turning into... Well, of course they are turning into lethal spike balls, but... Not as lethal as I thought. That wasn't a one-hit kill. Anyway, let's just... Well, we can't go up there. So let's go up in here first. What? I hit the wrong one? No, I didn't. Well, I mean, apparently I did. The game wouldn't lie, you know? That's not how it works. It doesn't have the option to do that. It's not like it's intelligent. Well, I probably would open that door anyway. Right now, what we're interested in is seeing what's up here. There's probably gonna not be a door. That's what I suspect. Like, it's mushroom things. Oh no, another fuzzball. Another fuzzball! I should have gone through the other door! Okay. Whatever, I'm burnt out at this point. I'm ready for anything. You know, whatever, who cares? We're in space fighting Urus on a ship that's being orbited by mushroom armored fruit crates. No, 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 no! Not another one of these things! They're like living black holes. Whatever. No! No! Don't inhale again, you giant eel monster! Just... No! No! God! If we go back to save him, then we gotta kill it. That's all there is to it. Don't stop beating it. Okay, don't stop. Guys, don't... Okay, we got away. No, we got away. We got away. I'm not in this to kill things. I'm just in this to get out of here. What? I mean, talk about a break in theme! I thought this was the haunted volcano world! I should have taken this thing out before I triggered that. That's fine, we're gonna get all of them anyway. We're gonna get all of them, and it'll be great. It'll be a grand old time will be had by all. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just go... What is it? It's gonna be one of those jumbo candies, right? No, it's just gonna be fruit. Why did I even bother? I don't want fruit. I don't care about the fruit anymore. I have 10... You know what? Just get out of here, Kirby. Let's go back to the planet Popstar where things make sense. Oh, here's the jumbo candy. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm glad to kill that thing. Surprised the Kirbys aren't eating the mushrooms, though. I mean, you know, Kirbys eat everything else. Oh, damn it. We lost... Well, you know what? Just, come on, let's just get out of here. We didn't have a key anyway. It doesn't matter. Where the heck is this button? So that was just one of the Uru's random space fortresses. You know them. Just space stations everywhere. Let's go get the button. Come on. How did we get back to the surface? We were so far into space. How did we just get back to the surface of Popstar? Whatever. What's stage 9? Which once again shows that the numbers of the stages are completely unconnected to the order you have to do them. Well, I'm glad you could just recover from all that, Kirby. Okay. Okay, it's time to be serious again. You know, these gravestones... What are those faces on them? They look familiar. In fact, on those gravestones, weren't those some of the monsters we defeated earlier? I saw one that had our gear buddy on it. I remember our gear buddy. He didn't deserve that. I don't know why he attacked us. Or we attacked him, really. He did not provoke us at all. Our gear buddy. I see. Necrodeus wants to make us relive all of our worst experiences. All of the worst things we've ever done. He wants to make sure we experience that again. Where's the red Scully? Or he doesn't want to make sure he experiences it again, he just wants to remind us of it. Actually, hold on. So that's marked with a normal skull and some Scully runes. This one looks more like those pirates from, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Are we gonna meet the pirates? I guess so? Sure. They've built something down here, huh? I see, so it's chained in place rather bizarrely by 2 doors. I see, he does want us to relive all of our worst memories. I still don't understand why it makes the burp noises, though. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with being a giant robot, does it? Okay, so this one is a lot more dangerous than our last one. Like, the last one, I felt bad because it was defenseless, but this one is not defenseless. This one, in fact, just killed some innocent... just killed the very creatures it sent to attack us, so... this one's evil. I don't have any qualms about this. Okay, so we went a little overboard with that one. Okay, there we go. Now that the giant gear man is done burping, let's blow it up and kill it. I don't feel any qualms about this one, like I said. This one was just pure bad, and we had no previous connection to it. If Necrodeus thinks these cheap mind games are gonna work, he doesn't know Kirby well enough to know that Kirby never thinks. I suppose the next question is, where does this blue door... I did not mean to go through it, but now that we've gone through it, let's see where it leads. Oh, it has the key to that door inside of it. I see. So we needed to go through all the 3 doors anyway. Hey, could you get that key out of you, please? We won't kill you if you just give us the key. Ah. I see. It wants to do this the deadly way. Well, that's its choice. This deadly worm. I was kidding. The deadly worms eat things once they're already dead. We're not dead yet. Get the gelatin worm! It's right there, preserved perfectly in the gelatin. Just like delicious, delicious jellied pig's feet. I mean, not that it's that gross. Gelatin's always made out of bones and hooves and that kind of stuff. That's what gelatin is. That's why, like, bone broth tends to be kind of gooey. We only hit it once! Now, it is true that this is by far the most deadly of all the mini-bosses we faced. Of all the mid-tier opponents Kirby has tangoed with on this adventure. Really, way more deadly than King DDD's random henchman Bullhammer. Man, we're doing... Well, I guess, you know, Necrodeus' guys had to give the key to somebody, and they gave it to this worm. Wait, I guess that means this thing's intelligent, right? Or is it just some monster that the Scullies built specifically to hold the key? I'm not sure, but it doesn't strike me as a key you really want to have. Now we just need to unchain that hold on, what's this? Oh, I'm glad that was there. Good job, boys. Not so good job to the cameraman. Those Lakitu brothers could do way better than this. Now, who is it? Aren't those faces the things water poured from before? Oh, no. Why did that guy get flung up there, though? Okay, I see, so it's this thing again. That's really not so bad. Not so... How did it go through those blocks without breaking them? I don't know, I'm beginning to think this doesn't entirely hold together. In any case, I see now that the oxygen is not going to be a problem for us. I mean, I assume Kirby breathes oxygen. He could breathe nitrogen. Yeah, what with this eel creature spitting out all these air bubbles, this isn't such a big deal at all. Yeah, we're gonna take this giant robot eel out, no problem. No problemo. Oh, I haven't seen him a bit with that little stone in the middle yet. I think I have. I might have. Yeah, now it's gonna die. Grim, horrific, disgusting, just the way the Scullies like it. I hope you're happy now, Scullies. Is this not what you wanted? Are you not entertained? I hope you're happy seeing Kirby kill all these creatures, you little monsters! Alright, this should make up in terms of satisfaction for that door we didn't get to open earlier. Because of the Gordo, of all things. A very tall Gordo, albeit. Well, Scullies, what do you got behind here? A giant bat-like creature? Oh, just a whole bunch of bat-like creatures. It's like a breakout clone, but with... What? Not the key! The key! Get the key! No! No! We've lost the key! You monster! I'll drag you to hell! Oh, don't give me that stupid face like you want me to pity you! You deserve far worse than I could possibly do to you. No, you don't, you cyclopean freak! You make me sick! Taking the shape of a grave like that, what you think you're gonna do? You're gonna make me feel bad, you morbid son of a bitch! You're not gonna make me feel bad! There's nothing to feel bad about with a monster like you! Oh, you think you're angry, do you? You think you're mad? Please! You think you're anything Kirby hasn't seen 1,000,000 times before? Now, if only we can get up there and get to it. It's you got one ugly mug, don't you, you little weeping monster? Burn in hell, you little golden bat! Destroy the skeleton! Nah, they won't desiccate the corpse. Let's get out of here. Who gives a crap about the medals? Let's go. Oh, let's get a medal. Come on, guys, we can get one medal. Come on, let's go. Oh. I apologize if I seem to have lost my temper a bit there. Or really, no, I don't. That little bastard deserved it. Okay, let's keep going, Kirby. Let's get out of here. Yeah, what a success. Okay, this'll take us straight to Skullord, the one responsible for all this, right? Right? But we can't get in yet, eh? Huh. What was that level with the door? Yeah, let's go here. We'll get an extra Kirby and we'll open the door this time. When I just see a big mysterious door, you know, I just want to unlock it. It's very sort of clever putting these graves here, because it makes you see them as like, well, they're just, you know, they're inanimate obstacles, but then later on they begin attacking you. I don't want to think about what kind of stuff these zombies are spitting at us. Oh, no you don't. We killed the zombie, but there's just gonna be another. Oh, it's the first one of these guys. Aren't they cute? Don't you just want to pinch their cheeks and put them in your pocket? And draw versions of them as little moe anime girls? I know I certainly do. Mm-hmm. Yup. You know what else would be a good moe anime girl? This horrifying skull key. No, don't skip straight to the end. If we do, we're not gonna be able to use our special magic key. I think. I might be wrong, actually, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm trying to... There we go. Well, let's see what's behind the door. Yeah, it's like that door earlier that we opened to get to that golden bat-like creature. Where were those rocks falling from? Are we in a cave? Oh yeah, what? Right into the very inviting door. Oh, there it is. Oh, so you're a local Skull Gang general, huh? That's fine. I mean, you're no Skull Lord. I find it interesting that Skull Lord just... Wait, that laugh! That's the laugh we keep hearing! It's you! What are you laughing for? We just hit you! Like, look how badly injured you are now! We're totally creaming these skullies you're sending after us. It doesn't even have hands to attack us with, does it? Well, I don't want to even give it the chance. It probably does. They're probably big, scary, bony hands. Man, it just shoots out more and more of these things. Is it spawning them? Okay, well... we'll be on our way. Oh, Skull Gang. When will you learn? Now then. Actually, I'll play a little bit more Kirby Pinball to unwind for a minute. I have always been bad at pinball. Never have I been good at pinball. On the contrary, I have always been bad at pinball. I remember back when I was, years ago, I had this Pac-Man pinball game based around, like, Pac-Man World 2 is what I think it was based off of. Which is not the sort of thing I would see and think, yeah, you know, that should be a pinball game, but I suppose if they can make... I mean, hasn't Konami released, like, Castlevania... Oh, right back to DDD again. Hasn't Konami released Castlevania Pachinko? Pornographic Castlevania Pachinko at that? Yeah, when I think Castlevania, I think it really lends itself to pachinko porn. But I might be confusing a few different things. I do remember seeing something about, like, a version of Bomberman released in arcades starring cute girls who lose their clothing as you get hurt. which is tasteful. I'm sure it's done very tastefully. That's kind of odd, honestly. Like, I would think that that sort of game is aiming at this type of audience who's going to want to see, you know, the girls lose clothes. So why do they lose clothes when you're hurt? Shouldn't that be your reward? Now what? Is that a warp star up there, or is it just some other star? Yeah, you see some other star Kirby's collecting. At least Kind's there to help us out if we need it. Kind's a great guy. In Kirby, in the game Kirby no Kira Kira Kisu, released on the Super Famicom and never released in the US. If I remember right, in that game there's a shot where we see Kind drinking like a bottle of vodka or something. It's pretty funny looking. I believe it's on the game over screen? Matt, we just keep hitting that poor Uru. He just can't get a break. King, your Majesty, could you please open your mouth again? I don't know what I have to do to get you to open your mouth. Do I need to get a certain score or something? Anyway, with that safety barrier out of the way, things are gonna get worse before they get better. And all I can say is it's a good thing that Grindar was there, or I don't think we would have made. Oh, we just hit a twister. That's what that thing that's spinning up top is called. On the subject of tops, I believe that the twisters are some kind of top. One life, huh? Nah, I'm good. I've unwound now. Unwound enough to fight a monster of unspeakable horror and greed, and you know, embodied in one solid mass. Skullord. Skullord's pretty far in the background for us to hurt. He's also enormous. Once upon a time, Skullord was just a normal pig. Then he went and got greedy. Or, he was greedy, and that's... I don't know the exact sequence of events here. Okay? All I can say for sure about Skullord is that he didn't used to be this monster. I gotta say, Skullord, you're kind of grossing me out with your giant hickey on your head. Here's the thing about Skullord, though. I believe that he's the one who's been leading the attack here on planet Popstar. Necrodeus has been off in his own dimension. Thank you, my friends. What would I have ever done without you, huh? Really, those birdies have been very good to us, and I'm glad that we've made friends with them. Never underestimate the power of a good family like the birdies, I guess. How many pellets of lava are the Kirby's gonna manage to carry in there, huh? In any case, thank you, birdies. You're helping to save the planet from this grotesque skull-helmeted pig monster. Really, we're back up here again? Okay. Okay. You know, it must be really hot in here. I'd say that Kirby is sweating a lot, but I don't know if Kirby sweats. Look at it, it's scraping its head along those spikes. It's painful just to imagine. Thank you again. We truly couldn't have done it without you, birdies. And your mama. Or at least your matriarch, Big Birdie. Yeah, some families, you know, do have a powerful, older female figure. So, is that thing on its head Have we damaged it, or has it always been kind of shattered looking like that? Uh-oh. Don't let it crush us! Or more importantly, fall through these platforms we're on top of. Because that's the thing about this lift we're on. It's brittle. If we're not careful and those projectiles hit it, we'd go plummeting down, probably into a pit of lava. Okay, why are all these cannons, like, why have they been installed in here anyway? I just don't quite get it. Like, why would the Skull Gang have installed all these cannons into the volcano? I think that is the exact opposite of what they would want to do, wouldn't you? I mean, you would, yes. To answer my own question. I certainly would. What do I know, though? I'm not an alien skull creature from another dimension who dies if he's exposed to the sunlight. Or at least I'm pretty sure I'm not. I don't know. I mean, they say you're often not sure. A lot of people, I feel like, can more easily see the flaws in others than in themselves. Then again, some of us are our own worst critic. I guess that, old Skullord here sure didn't have that problem, did he? We didn't kill him, though. Maybe we beat the dark magic out of him. That the people of these islands may have all those centuries or more, millennia even, probably centuries, their buildings are in pretty good shape, ago, that they expected the Scullies might cross them. And therefore, in order to fight off the Scullies, they created these rainbow medals. Now this doesn't answer the mystery of why Kirby's face is on them,